Alex Eala kicks off Japan Open with a must-watch showdown against Qualifier. Tokyo woke up to the soft hum of possibility. The October sun shimmered over the glass skyline, painting the city in gold. Inside a quiet hotel room near Ariake Tennis Park, Alex Eala stood before her mirror, tying her ponytail with slow precision. The day had come. The Japan Open 2025 wasn't just another tournament. It was the first chapter of her next great climb. After her thrilling semifinal run in Wuhan, expectations from fans, critics, and even herself were heavier than ever. Her first match was against an unknown, Haruka Saito, a Japanese qualifier barely ranked inside the top 300. On paper, it looked like an easy start, but Alex knew better. In tennis, there were no easy matches, especially not on foreign soil, in front of a roaring hometown crowd. Every qualifier has nothing to lose. Her coach Carlos reminded her that morning, and that makes them dangerous. Alex smiled faintly. Then I'll give her something to lose. Outside, the crisp air buzzed with excitement. Banners fluttered. Welcome to the Japan Open. The crowd's chatter swirled through the park. Somewhere, a young fan held a handmade sign with her name on it, written in bright blue, Go Alex Eala Blue Heart Philippines. The calm before the roar. The locker room was silent, except for the rhythmic bounce of a tennis ball against the wall. Alex sat on the bench, headphones in, her playlist pulsing with calm beats that steadied her nerves. Across the room, Haruka Saito stretched, her eyes glimmering with determination. She was a local hero today, the underdog with everything to gain. Alex glanced at her for a moment. The Japanese player was shorter, younger, and smiling nervously, like she couldn't believe she was about to face one of Asia's rising stars. Good luck, Alex said gently. You too, Haruka replied, bowing slightly. Then came the announcement. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the court, Alex Eala from the Philippines and Haruka Saito from Japan. The crowd erupted. The arena, though not full yet, was loud enough to make the floor vibrate. Children waved Philippine flags beside clusters of Japanese fans holding red and white banners. Alex stepped into the sunlight, blinking as flashes from cameras greeted her. The sound of drums and chants echoed from the stands. This wasn't just a match. It was theater. It was war painted in grace. First serve. The match began with Alex serving. Her first ace sliced down the middle like a statement. Swift, clean, ruthless. 15-love. But Haruka wasn't fazed. She chased down every ball, grunting with effort, returning shots that had no business coming back. By the third game, the crowd was roaring for her. Saito! Saito! They chanted. Alex tightened her grip. She could feel it already. The pressure of being the favorite, the noise of expectation creeping into her focus. At 2-2, Haruka broke serve with a stunning forehand passing shot. The crowd exploded. Alex's coach rubbed his forehead. Okay, Alex muttered under her breath. Let's fight then. She broke right back, pounding deep forehands to Haruka's backhand until the rally cracked. By the first set's end, Alex had steadied herself. With a final ace, she closed at 6-4. But as she walked back to her chair, she caught a glimpse of Haruka's face. The Japanese player wasn't broken. She was smiling. That smile said one thing. I'm not done yet. A storm unfolds. The second set was chaos. Haruka, feeding off the crowd's energy, unleashed a barrage of fearless tennis. Drop shots, lobs, wicked angles. She played like she had nothing to lose. Alex, momentarily caught off guard, fell behind 1-4. The Japanese fans were ecstatic, clapping in rhythm after every winner. The stadium thundered with chants of, Gone Bear, Haruka! Do your best, Haruka! Alex walked to the baseline, wiping sweat from her brow. Her heart raced. Focus, she whispered. You've been here before. In moments like this, she always remembered her roots. The sweltering heat of training in Manila, the hours hitting against concrete walls, the sacrifices her parents made for her dreams. That memory grounded her. She adjusted her stance, slowed her breathing, and found her rhythm again. Game by game, she clawed back. 2-4, 3-4, 4-4. Then, In a rally that lasted 32 shots, Alex ended it with a backhand winner that painted a line. The crowd gasped. Even Haruka froze mid-step, stunned. Alex raised her fist and screamed, "Vamos!" Moments later, she broke serve, then served out to set 6-4. Match over. Victory hers. But what the scoreboard didn't show was how much she had to fight. Not just her opponent, but her own nerves. The press room lights. The post-match press conference buzzed with reporters from Japan, the Philippines, and beyond. Alex, still in her training jacket, sat at the table with a quiet confidence. Her hair was damp, her smile calm. "Alex, were you surprised by the fight from Haruka Saito?" One reporter asked. "Not at all," Alex replied. "She played incredible tennis. I expected a battle, and I got one. Every player here deserves respect." "How did it feel playing in front of such a passionate Japanese crowd?" Another asked. "Amazing," Alex said. "It's like they give energy to both players. I could feel it in every point." Someone asked about her next match, possibly against world number 18 Ekaterina Alexandrova. Alex smiled. "Every match is a new story. I'm ready to write the next one." The cameras flashed. The journalists nodded. Outside, social media exploded with highlights. Alex Eala survived scare in Tokyo opener. Eala versus Saito, a future rivalry? Filipina star dazzled Japan crowd. Reflections in the rain. That evening, Tokyo turned silver under a drizzle of rain. Alex sat by her hotel window, staring at the blurred neon lights reflecting on wet glass. Her phone buzzed nonstop. Messages from fans, teammates, even fellow Filipino athletes congratulating her. But her mind wasn't on victory. It was on the future. The Japan Open was more than a tournament. It was a test of growth, patience, and maturity. "You looked calm out there," Carlos said, entering with 2 mugs of green tea. "I didn't feel calm," Alex admitted, laughing softly. "I felt everything, pressure, fear, excitement. But maybe that's what makes it real." Carlos smiled. "Champions feel everything. They just don't let it control them." Alex looked down at her tennis bag. Inside it, her racket string still smelled of sweat and rain. She whispered, almost to herself, "I'm not done yet." Legacy in motion. By the end of the week, the Japan Open wasn't just about tennis. It had become a story of courage. Fans who watched her first match against Haruka spoke of it as the moment that reignited their love for the sport. Coaches replayed her comebacks as lessons in resilience. And Alex, walking through Tokyo's lantern-lit streets one last time before flying out, felt the weight of something new. Not pressure, but purpose. The beginning of something greater. Back home in Manila, a young girl stood outside a local tennis court, holding an old racket with frayed strings. Her eyes gleamed as she whispered to her mother, "Mama, I want to play like Alex Eala." And somewhere far away, on a flight to her next destination, Alex looked out the window at the horizon, knowing her journey had just begun. Because every serve, every sweat, every victory was not just for her. It was for everyone who dared to dream. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share. Till next time.